Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the live-action 2025 remake of How to Train Your Dragon. So this is directed by Dean DeBlois, who is the director of the first film back in 2010. So 15 years later, we now have a live-action version. His movie to his movie. He decided what we're going to tweak, what we're going to change, what we're going to add, what we're going to subtract, right? He has been very vocal in regards to his interview, saying, he didn't want anybody else to interpret his characters. Gorgeous, even though this is all based on a book series. But the movie is definitely not as what the book series was originally. And then it became its own franchise, had multiple TV series, which I still have yet to watch. A few different holiday specials, which I have watched. Stuff. Mason Thames is an incredible actor. He's 17, going to be 18. So it's a teenager playing a teenager. When does that happen? Never. Incredible. Nico Parker, who is 20, going to be 21, something like that, playing a teenager. That's expected, but the main character being a teenager is played by a teenager. It doesn't happen. Percy Jackson, the Olympians, with Walker Scobell being a teenager, playing Percy Jackson, very rare. And the two of them are really good friends. So that's also kudos to whirlwind of media as we learn things. This film, this 2025 film, saw with my family. Did not know our mom bought all of us tickets in IMAX. Didn't know that until we got there. We were all surprised. Didn't plan on her treating first. Didn't plan on her treating an exorbitant amount of money to see this. But let me tell you, all of us are there. 4 of us, mom, dad, brother, me, brother's girlfriend, 5 of us, watching this in IMAX. Was one of the best experiences I've ever seen for a film. There were certain points, and this movie was filmed specifically for IMAX. There were certain points where you felt like you were literally in the air flying with them. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. The cinematography was chef's kiss. The character development, the plot points, yes, it's all the same as the original film from 15 years ago, to which I saw in the theaters, to which my brother and I had Toothless and Hiccup toys. I still have one literally hanging on my ceiling. I'm pointing at it right now. It's been hanging for 15 years. It's very important to me, that figure. Love that figure. This film was absolutely incredible. The bringing in of these characters from CGI to live action, it was just so authentic. You had this incredible costuming, you had incredible set designs, everybody was dirty and had broken fingernails and stuff. And Mason is right-handed, I believe, in real life, but Hiccup is left-handed. And he's literally drawing left-handed in his sketchbook. How long did it take him to learn how to do that? I want to know that. There's a recent interview with him that the fish head that Hiccup eats after Toothless, throws it back up to share the fish after their first fish encounter. The question was, what was the fish made out of? Was it real fish? And he's like, no, it was actually made of crab. So they made a fish head out of crab. Ingenious. Little tiny detail on him. He is a teenager, so he doesn't have all of his, facial hair grown in yet. He's still going through puberty, kind of a thing, right? So he has these, dark patches here as the facial hair. That's how facial hair starts. It starts here and it works its way out. It's just how facial hair works on cisgendered boys. So to see him have that, and they kept it, it was just so authentic. Have, like I said, with broken fingernails or chipped and just everybody's just dirty. It was just, you felt a genuine authenticity of these characters who never existed in real life. Whether it's a complete play and fiction of how Vikings actually were, it doesn't matter because it's a film based on dragons. So it was so wonderful. I have no problems. I have no comments in regards to, they should have done this and they should have casted this person. What I absolutely love is that Stoic, who is voiced by Gerard Butler in the animated film, played by Gerard Butler in the live action film, which again has never happened. His character says, you're all descended from our best dragon fighters or something like that, or those who have traveled here to fight dragons or something like that, incorporating different people. He's like, your people are from the Far East, and your people are from here, and your people are from here. We've all worked together to fight the beast. It was so worlds coming together. It was humanity. And that's what it was. That's what it's supposed to be. It was so genuine and authentic and gorgeous and flawless. I have to say that. I have to say that F word. Flawless. How to Train Your Dragon 2025 live action film. Cannot wait for the sequel 2 years from now. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.